Hey guys, it's Harry the Red Bagnall Engine here, and welcome to the first retrospective video of 2024. And today, we are going to be doing a review on one of my favourite childhood shows, Horrid Henry. Yep, that is what we are going to be reviewing for today's retrospective. Now, like all my review videos and retrospectives, if you guys don't like this show, I will respect your opinion, but as long as you respect mine in return. But without further ado, let's get right into it, shall we?
It's not easy being me. Wash your face and brush your hair. Well, nag, 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 it's just not fair. I'm Horrid Henry. So down with school, I'm gonna rule. And when I'm king, I'll do my thing. And then my life will be so sweet. I'm Horrid Henry. Na na na, na na nay. The purple hand gang rules okay. Well, it's so easy being me. I'm Horrid Henry.
Horrid Henry is a children's animated cartoon series which began airing its first episode on the 31st of October 2006 and aired its final episode on the 17th of September 2020. The series follows the adventures of a boy called Henry and his younger brother Perfect Peter, who like to go on different adventures together. Although most of the time Henry and Peter don't get on very well, there are several instances where the two of them act as if they are best friends. Also guys, going a little bit off topic, but did you know that, like Thomas and Friends, Horrid Henry was also based on a book series as well? I know, even the fact that even Horrid Henry is based on a book series and became a TV series. How interesting is that? Another fun fact guys, did you also know that the same people who made Horrid Henry also made the Roly Mo show? And if you guys are wondering why I'm bringing this up, there's actually several episodes in Horrid Henry where Peter or another one of the characters actually mentions Roly Mo. I know, gosh, the fact that Horrid Henry is the first show to actually mention another kid's show. Seriously, is that fascinating or what? But anyway, getting back on topic, I am now going to talk about the things that I like about the show and the things that I don't like about the show. One thing that I really do like about the show is actually with some of the life lessons that it teaches. Yes, I know, I say this with a lot of retrospectives, but honestly, Horrid Henry is a show that, despite that Henry is really horrid in a lot of episodes, he still teaches some really good life lessons, like don't be a show-off and help someone in need, or friends are more important than you may think, like those sorts of life lessons. Another thing that I really like about the show as well is actually a lot of its really funny humour. I mean, there's several episodes where we get some really funny lines, like one bit of humour that really makes me laugh is when Henry breaks the fourth wall by talking to the audience. He may not actually be saying something funny, but honestly I think that when Henry talks to the audience and breaks the fourth wall, I think it's pretty hysterical. Now I am going to talk about the things that I don't like about the show. One thing that I don't like about the show is honestly with how Henry's parents treat him. I mean, don't get me wrong, Henry is horrid, and his parents do tell children off for being horrid, but there's been several instances where I don't think Henry has deserved the telling off he's got, or even deserved a punishment, because there's been times where Henry's done something good and his parents don't believe him. So yeah, I do think that Henry's parents do sometimes ruin the show for me. But that's just my opinion. We are now at the part of the video where I talk about my favourite episode and my least favourite episode. My favourite episode would probably be Horrid Henry Meets the Queen from season 1. The reason why this is my favourite episode is because with how funny it is. In this episode, the Queen comes to visit Henry's school, and Henry wants to know how many TV sets she's got in the palace. He constantly keeps asking her, until right at the very end of the episode, he finds out that there are 52 television sets in the palace. But my favourite scene in the entire episode would actually have to be the scene where they're in the mud pit, and when Henry is trying to get his way to the front, he sings the wrong lyrics. My least favourite episode would have to be Horrid Henry and the Jumper Jinx from season 5. My God, I hate this episode. The reason why I hate this episode so much is Henry's parents. Henry's parents are absolutely brain-dead idiots in this episode. Basically, what happens in this episode is Peter is looking for a worm known as a Silicus del Mondo. Sorry if I've pronounced that wrong. Henry can't see the worm. He accidentally sits on the wall and squashes the worm, but because Henry couldn't see it, he didn't know he had sat on it. Then later on, Peter is crying to Mom and Dad about it and says, "I can't believe you didn't realise you were sitting on her, Henry." And Mom and Dad literally just punish him for it. Like, how does that make any sense? Mom, Dad, you do realise that you can't just punish Henry just because he made a silly little mistake. Heck, he even said to them in the episode saying it was just a mistake. And that's not the worst thing. The fact that Mom physically tells Henry to put his jumper back on. Henry doesn't have to wear any jumper. If he doesn't like it, he doesn't like it. Sorry guys, this episode just really makes me mad, and it's definitely the worst episode in the entire show in my opinion. But aside from that one episode guys, I really love Horrid Henry as a show, and I still agree that it is still one of the best shows out there. Alright then guys, that brings us to the end of another retrospective video. Sorry if I ranted a little bit towards the end of this video. It's just that one episode, the Horrid Henry and the Jumper Jinx, just really annoys me every time I see it. But aside from that, I hope you guys really enjoyed this retrospective video. Apologies for any stuttering, it's just sometimes I struggle to get my words out properly. But anyway guys, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button down below, and if you are new to the channel, then hit that subscribe button down below and turn on the notification bell where you will receive all notifications. But for now, this is Harry, the Red Bagnall Engine, signing off. Peace out everyone, peace out.